All right. First off, peace to Martin Luther King Jr. for everything that he done to try to help us go ahead and get down together. It really kind of pissed me off yesterday because Obama was getting into his next 4 years, and everybody wanted to put him right next to MLK. Let me set y'all straight. Martin Luther King Jr. had a dream. Obama destroyed it. Obama sat here with black people. He's gonna give us all phones, give us all fucking, the shit that we can, go ahead and do without working and everything. What he's doing is he's helping us stay in our same place, and it's not equal. He's about to take our guns away, okay? And he's done nothing for black people. So all you black people that's sitting there riding Obama's dick need to go ahead and stand up. He is not black American. He is not one of us. He does not come from slavery, okay? All right. Then we have Washburn High School here in Minneapolis. What they decided it was funny to do, these teenagers in this school, they thought it was funny to take a black baby doll and then tie a noose around its neck and hang it from a fucking part of the school. All right. Now, I called the school this morning, and they are not trying to answer this stuff. I had this woman on there, and the conversation ended like this. I could tell that you probably think this is funny. You're a white person too, blah, blah, blah. And she got mad, said, what makes you think I'm white, this and that and the other? I said, because of the way you talk, and you're saying the same thing they do. I asked you a direct question. You're going around it, blah, blah, blah. So if you're not white, stand up for your people, sister. Or just go ahead and be a house nigga and be like a lot of these black women out here who are on the dick of the white man and putting a black man down. I'm the founder of the Black Man Stand Up movement, and to me this is bullshit. These kids got suspended from school for one day. One day. That's a damn hate crime. Now, we have all these things going around in America about gay rights, this and that and the other, and let somebody do a hate crime to some kid who believes he's gay because somebody grown probably messed with them when they was a kid. All right. Now, the bottom line of it is, as black people, we are getting treated worse and worse and worse and worse. Now, tomorrow at 5 o'clock at Washburn High School, tomorrow night, there's actually going to be a public meeting. And basically what they're doing is they're telling kids not to get on Facebook or anything, not to say nothing about it. Police and Minneapolis Public Schools are trying to sweep this under the rug. They're saying it's being blown out of proportion, that these kids didn't think it was racist at all. They just thought it'd be funny to find people see a baby hanging from them. But why would you hang the black baby up by its neck? It's racist. These people are sitting there making excuses for these punk kids. All right? Or let their parents deal with them. Their parents are the ones who taught them this shit. This is 2013, damn it. And we still live in a world where this stuff is okay. I'm a by any means necessary type of person. I do not endorse violence whatsoever. But when we're threatened and we're back in the corner, I do endorse protecting yourselves by any means necessary. Now, my son, he wants to go to that's him. That's him, like right there. My son, he wants to go to that high school next year because they have a good football program, XYZ. I don't want my son to go to that school. All right, because here's the reason why. Let something like that happen to one of my kids. I grew up in a white town. I went to high school in a white town. I got called nigga. I had these motherfuckers chasing me, talk about they was going to lynch me and this and that and the other. And the KKK is cool and skinheads and this and that and the other and punk motherfuckers. You know what I mean? And then I was hoping that my children would never have to go through something like that. And then here I am. I'm not in Nebraska no more. I'm all the way back home in the Twin Cities of Minneapolis, St. Paul. Twin Cities of Minnesota, and this stuff is just going on. And so we have this thing up here called Minnesota Nice, which means Minnesota Nice is they're gonna smile just like this. And I'm not being mean, but I don't like you. Why? Because you're not like me. But that's okay. Because it's Minnesota and we're nice to everybody. I can smile in your face and say, I hate your black ass, you fucking nigger. And I can hate your white ass, you fucking this and that and the other. I can hate you Mexican, I can hate you this and that and the other because I'm smiling in your face. That's Minnesota nice. All right, I'm from Minnesota. You know what I mean? I'm way up north. All right, I'm from the MN, right? And I know exactly what it is. And, up north, when people are racist, they don't admit it. Down south, they do. That's why I respect the South. 'Cause at least I know where I stand. I got more respect for a man that lets me know where he stands, even if he's wrong, than one who presents himself to be an angel and turns out to be nothing but a devil. You see what I'm saying? Now, these kids should be kicked out of Minneapolis Public Schools, period. All right? And that's that. Make an example out of them. Straight up. Because if you're not going to, then what you're doing is you're saying that's okay. People have to learn the hard way sometimes. You see what I'm saying? I was 15 the first time I went to jail. Why? Because I did something illegal. And I went to adult jail. It's not really super tough to teach a child to hate. But it's even harder to teach them that hatred is wrong when you ain't going to punish them the right way for it. Now, we have to realize that there's no place for this in school. No hatred towards anybody. Whether you're straight, you're gay, you're black, you're white, you're brown, you're yellow. People and children have the right to go ahead and go to school and, learn without having to worry about that kind of stuff, Mm-hmm. I don't fuck with Folgers. That's that cheap shit. But hey, it's real. And so, hey, Minneapolis, that high school, all y'all, black people who's out here making this okay, making this look like niggas and stuff, need to pull your fucking pants up and man the fuck up and take care of your kids and quit being hoes out here. It's all y'all, okay? And I advise everybody to put Washburn on blast, to put the Twin Cities Daily Planet newspaper on blast. These fuckers went ahead and wrote an article by interviewing all the friends of the kids who did that shit, and they're gonna sit there and say they are not smart enough to know the hatred behind it. It's not racist. That wasn't their intentions. I know them. They're not racist. I heard it all before. It's just like one guy makes a racist joke and it says, "Hey, I have black friends. Your black friends need to beat your fucking ass." That's really what's up. And hey, you know something? The bottom line is this. Hey, white people, quit teaching your kids this stuff, right? Because it's making it really hard for us to trust you. It's the bottom line, at the Black Man Stand Up Movement, we are working on taking out our own trash. All right, we worried about getting these so-called niggas to go ahead and man up and do what they have to do. Okay, white America, take out your own trash. Get that white trash the fuck out of our public schools. Get the fuck out of our neighborhood, and make it so my kids are safe. Because let something happen to one of my kids, it's gonna be one. I guarantee it. Hey, the truth hurts. The shoe fits, lace it up. If it makes you look ugly, get a makeover. See them babies back there? Yep. That's who I protect with my life. And if I think about some little punk kids who think it's cool to be racist, and my kids who I raised right in the word of God, I'm going to stand up for my kids and do something to mine. Hey, the truth hurts, shoe fits, lace it up. Makes you look ugly, get a makeover. I'm EB. I'm out.